Matthew 6:34. Do not worry about tomorrow. We spend so much time living in the future, worrying about what might happen, what could go wrong, or how we'll make it through. But Jesus reminds us that peace only exists in one place, today. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Worrying about tomorrow doesn't make tomorrow any easier. It only steals the strength you need for today. God gives grace one day at a time. When you try to carry the weight of the future, it's too heavy because that grace hasn't arrived yet. Think of someone lying awake at night, anxious about bills, health, or the unknown. They toss and turn, imagining every possible outcome. But when morning comes, things often work out differently, sometimes better than expected. That is how God gently proves that today, as peace is enough for today, as problems. You don't have to figure out tomorrow. Just walk faithfully through today, trusting that when tomorrow comes, God will meet you there too. Verse 2. There are moments when life feels directionless, when doors close and dreams fade, and you wonder if God still remembers you. But this verse whispers hope. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in a future. Jeremiah 29:11. This verse was written to people living in exile, far from home, far from comfort, and uncertain about tomorrow. God wasn't promising instant rescue. He was promising purpose in the waiting. Sometimes His plan takes time to unfold because He's preparing your heart as much as your path. Maybe you didn't get the job you wanted. Maybe a relationship ended that you thought would last forever. In those seasons, it's easy to doubt. But later, when you see how those losses shaped you, you realize God's plan was never canceled, just carefully rearranged. God's plans are never rushed, but they are always right. Hold on to hope, even when the picture isn't clear yet. Verse 3. Joy isn't the first thing we feel when life gets hard, but God teaches us that the hardest moments often hide the greatest growth. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. James 1:2-3. Trials aren't punishments, they're training. God uses difficulty to strengthen faith the same way pressure builds muscle. It's not about pretending pain doesn't hurt. It's about trusting that the pain has purpose. Think about a seed. It breaks before it blooms. It spends time underground before it sees light. In the same way, when you're under pressure, emotionally, spiritually, or mentally, God is preparing you for growth you can't yet see. Don't rush the process. The very thing you wish away might be shaping you into who you're meant to become. Verse 4. Love is one of the most used words, but one of the hardest to live. The Bible doesn't describe love as a feeling, but as an action, a choice, and a reflection of God's own heart. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. 1 Corinthians 13:4-5. True love isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. It's choosing grace when emotions flare. It's forgiving when it's easier to stay bitter. God's love sets the standard, steady, forgiving, and unconditional. Think of a moment when someone showed you kindness you didn't deserve. A friend who listened, a parent who forgave, or a stranger who smiled when you were hurting. That's love in motion. And every time we love like that, we echo God's heart into the world. In a world that often loves conditionally, be the quiet reminder that love still exists, patient, kind, and real. Verse 5. There are days when your heart feels too heavy to carry. You smile in public, but inside you're exhausted. This verse is Jesus' invitation to lay it all down. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. Rest isn't just physical, it's spiritual. Jesus isn't promising an escape from life's chaos, but peace within it. When you bring your burdens to Him, He doesn't just listen. He lifts the weight off your soul. Think of someone sitting in their car after a long day, eyes closed, too tired to even pray, just whispering, Jesus, I need you. That's coming to Him. And somehow the heart starts to breathe again. No matter what's weighing you down, Jesus is waiting with open arms. His rest is gentle and His love never runs out. Close your eyes, take one deep breath, and hand Him your burden right now. If this verse brought you peace, share it, and subscribe for more calm reflections that draw you closer to His rest.